So the scatter stage 4? Yeah, as far as I know. They have grab already. Careful. They have dragon too. There we go.
What a play.
They just stood in it. I don't know what they could do.
I like pulled 2 of them into it. I don't know what happened.
You guys, we'll be picking. Huck, I'm gonna leave it to you because you're the president of gaming. Which team will you be facing off against first tomorrow?
Well, we don't have a warm-up tomorrow, so we wanted to pick an easy opponent. We're picking LA Gladiators.
Oh boy! Oh boy!
All right, you heard it from Huck. Anything you want to say to that?
I'll see you tomorrow.
That's a fact. He will be seeing you tomorrow. Now, that means that you guys are facing off against each other. Custa, what do you think of your opponent?
New York's, been playing really well. They're obviously an incredible team. I think,
Oh, I fucking flew into that.
Oh, he's still top left. I'm gonna stay left.
Watch this play, watch this play.
Oh, I did it!
Oh well.
I did it!
I'll do it again. Hold on.
This detonator, I think we'll see them recontest here, but it's given Blank a bit of time to regroup in their own right. Who is still ground control? Catch on Huss. Man, too many kills flying the way of detonator here. Just key picks, man.
And I do want to also mention that EDUB's no longer...
Name of my team? We don't really have a team name, I think. I don't think we have a team name. Maybe we do. It's me, Enigma, Milo, Dummy, Ruin, and then I think we're playing the Reptile on support right now, but we're still trying out like Lucio's and all that shit. And so it's like former TF2 players. It's Enigma had messaged me about it a couple weeks ago, and it had been a while since it had been like forever since I had played on a team with any of them, and I wasn't currently on a team, so I was like, yeah, why not? Sounds like a fun thing to do. And scrims have been going pretty good. I think the meta actually is really good for us because Enigma's an insane Zarya. My Bridget's good. Like I think the meta is actually really good for us. So hopefully fun stuff.
Just for the memes,
Okay, listen.
Yeah, should I go?
Okay, guys, I'll tell you the story. Before I was on Selfless, I was a booster. Okay? I used to boost before I was on Selfless. It's not even a lie, it's true. I used to boost people to top 10, dude. I used to boost people to fucking top 10 and shit. There was so fucking good money in that shit.
In the Discord, messaging me. Monk-ass.
Why would you say no to that shit? It was so good money.
The confidence, gotta love it. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me down here. It's definitely gonna be a great stage playoff. But for now, let's send it over to the desk to break down tomorrow's matchups.
Now listen here, I barely know.
Tracer on me.
I feel invisible. This is great.
Eagle's fragging. Oh my god, oh my god.
Can we kill the rank? Okay, I started off with a lot of misses, chat, but then I brought it back.
Oh, what?
When the league started, Ryujehong was known to be one, if not the best support player in the whole wide world. And this week, He's showing up on stage playing main tank, so everyone was wondering what is going on with the Seoul Dynasty. So of course at halftime I actually caught up with the coaches and asked them themselves, like, what's going on? Why is the support player the best support player on your main tank role? And they told me that it's really complicated and we can't really give away too many informations. However, what we can tell you is that they personally felt they need like some more stability, and they feel like Ryujehong on that Winston, on that main tank role in general, can provide this stability, and yeah, that's why they decided to make that role swap. So far, they are very happy with the outcome. I mean, right now, they're 3-0 up against the Houston.
Game. Let's play a little game with that one, Matt, and discuss, you know, a little bit about these tanks. So, which of these Winstons is Jaehong, and which of these Winstons is Miro? Who's that Pokemon?
No, on first glance, okay, so at first glance you would say like, okay, maybe Miro's the one with the higher deaths and the more eliminations because he's playing more aggressive. But I think you look at the primal rage kills and the jump pack kills, and I know that's heavily over towards one side, which I think the one criticism they made on the desk yesterday was Jaehong's use of cooldowns, you know, not using the cooldowns the best. So I would say Winston B would be Miro, Winston A would be Jaehong. This is very close though.
All right, let's reveal it. You're right, Jaehong is Winston A. But if you look at the stats here, Matt, there's not a huge difference, right? Jaehong's getting in there with a good amount of damage. Final blows are good, slightly more deaths, but he's involved in a lot of these fights as well. You can see these eliminations are there. Maybe jump pack and primal rage kills are more of a mechanically intensive thing, so is he built into that role? But as you can see, it's not...
Last part of the map with some ultimates, you're in a really bad spot.
Defender's in the backline. Link's had to respond now. Gambler, can he get away? He's sprouted himself some wings, and yeah, he does fly on away. Dino's been taken down by Muma though, but Lynx gets very little with that Dragon Blade. And Flatter might just do a bit better. He does! And 3 kills! That's what you're looking for if you're Seoul. This is how you stem the bleeding. Ironic that, of course, to stem the bleeding, you need to cut a bunch of things up, but just go with the analogy. The Seoul Dynasty.
Mercy.
Oh, I know.
Reaper.
Who was that Ryan? Was it Ruffles? Ruffles, you were Ryan, right?
That was me.
Alright.
I'm your husband.
2.
Oh, okay.
Reaper.
I'll play. You want me to play Ray again?
McCree. Zarya. Anna. Ryan.
I thought you were a right player.
3.
Just flex it.
3. Triple tank.
Oh, Calvin, I keep forgetting to sub, dude. Dude, I swear I said I'd do after every
And
game.
4 to 9 was dive. More than a year. More than a year. More than a year.
Spawn camped overtime.
I know what? How does this even happen? Well, Philadelphia, that's exactly what they're wondering right now. How does this even happen? Custa getting caught off guard there. Bit of a surprise.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, look at my goal line.
Look at you. You look like a fucking mop head. Shut the fuck up.
Dude, that's hurtful.
Yeah.
That's hurtful. That hurt me a lot.
So what are you gonna do about it? You gonna cry? You gonna cry at the fucking stream like you always do?
Oh my god, dude. I hate this season. I hate this meta. Oh my god, dude. This fucking meta sucks. Oh my god, dude. I'm a fucking washed up Rhine main. I got kicked out of Overwatch League and everything sucks. My stream scuffed. Oh my god, dude. My sub count, it's dropping. No one cares about my stream. I'm a roof elephant, dude. I just fucking want to sit here and cry.
Clipping through walls because she always finds these crazy angles. A beautiful self-destructor at the end to take out both supports, completely reset that fight. Shanghai, you know, early in the season would say, oh, they're improving, but they were still getting 4-0'd. They don't get 4-0'd anymore. They're taking maps off the best teams in the league, but it is London who comes away victorious.
Yeah, fantastic work from London. They get the job done. Shanghai Dragons still progressing. Still a lot of work to do, but going into stage 4 with the meta shift and everything, things can be looking up here